Can you hear me? Oh, you're good. Nothing. I just feel like shit today, dude. Like, I'm supposed to play the Natty with Ozil, and I'm just gonna ask him to do it tomorrow, cause like I couldn't sleep last night, and so I took a muscle relaxer, and then that fucking made me knock out for. Well, not really knock out, but it made me so fucking tired that I was just like waking up, going to sleep, waking up, going to sleep, feeling like shit, like I want like nauseous and shit. And I didn't wake up until like 4 o'clock, and like I still don't feel good. Like I feel like I'm dragging everything today, so I think I'm just gonna ask him if we can play tomorrow. But I don't know. I wanted to play the Michigan thing that I've been streaming, and I'm not gonna play this one not streaming. So I figured I'd get on here, and then didn't know if you were busy or if you felt like hopping on and just hanging out while I did this. I did upload. Oh, are you home? Oh. Gotcha. Well,
the victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the big house.
Right. No, that's cool. I did upload the Skull Blue updated book earlier today, or last night. I deleted a couple.
As we'll see, the Miami Ohio Redhawks.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't checked like I've added 2 formations since then, and I haven't checked. But I actually no, they do show up because I have picked them manually. So yeah, they do show up. I haven't changed the book that much since I fixed that problem. I just hadn't thought about that problem since then. So yeah. Alright, I'm at home against the Miami of Ohio Redhawks. Playing the moments. Here goes Donnie Eddy. Ooh, breaking off a run early. Is this going to be a first play of the game touchdown? It is. Donovan Edwards with the first play touchdown.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did.
Just did a simple inside zone, cut to the outside.
Big explosive
blockers were on
setting
point.
the tone for this football.
Donovan Edwards took it out. Nice way to start this game. Alright, next moment. We are 3 minutes and 20 seconds left of the first quarter, 3rd and 8. We have not scored since that first play touchdown, and they have not scored. We need to get a first down, 3rd and 8. Let's go with the old reliable.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive.
I'm playing with Davis Warren, so I don't have the strongest QB.
Looking to throw, it's Warren.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. I didn't get the first down, but I'm close enough. I'm going to go for it on 4th.
Defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man
had
coverage
to
on
come back
3rd down
routes
because
covered,
you know
so I had to
you've
go
got
underneath
linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can
Alright,
cover
Mullins,
these
get me this
dangerous
first down.
running backs mano a mano. Nice job tackling.
Yes, barely. Fuck. Okay. 4th and 3, and I got the first down off Mullins.
The Wolverines get it past the sticks. It might be a gamble to go for it on 4th down. With that distance, it's a real gamble to keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I don't think the defense was ready for it. I know I certainly wasn't. I don't know about you guys. I thought that was going to be a throw, but they caught him off guard running the football, and they're able to keep this guy.
And another touchdown run by Donovan Edwards.
And he'll step into the end zone.
Second quarter, up 14-0, 3rd and 8 on their 21. Let's go with the play action.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Off the play fake.
With the comeback because it's open.
To the wide out.
Got it.
Working that left
Tyler
side.
Morris. First down. So you're driving home today?
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing the first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and get them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
Dayton. Oh, then you're not by Columbus. You're north of Dayton, north of Cincy, like off of 75. Didn't we used to go to like a Kroger DC there or something, or a Meyer DC?
Here comes 3rd and
I think there was a Meyer DC that was
this
there.
Offense does not want to send out the field goal unit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a Meyer DC just north of Dayton that we used to go to sometimes with
Really
WDS.
nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what?
What are you home?
Make it 3rd and short. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves
I mean,
in good
that's what you used to do with the other company up here, wasn't it?
Here's the handoff.
Did you ever go to this location? Or no, that was just staying in state or just over the state line, right?
Here, but you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Now they're going to throw it. He'll take a shot. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Fires toward the end zone.
Oh!
And he's got it.
What a catch by Colston Loveland.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
I like this play. That's a new play that I just put in the playbook.
Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
I'm gonna clip it and send it to you.
Oh,
what a catch by Colston Loveland.
Threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game.
Alright, I just clipped it. I gotta let it render. Oh, but there was one that I had last night I wanted to show you. Let me get that one. Oh wait, never mind. That was the one I was going to send to Kyoka. Oh wait, no, this one was the one I wanted to show you, I think. What'd you think of that one I sent you that had the Madden, or not the Madden one where the dude came out of the fucking, or did I send? I thought I sent it to you. Yeah, the most bullshit interception you'll ever see. How mad would you be? Dude was like hiding in the wall or some shit. I watched it so many times, I was like, oh my god. It's like he was over there hiding behind the cameraman or something against the wall, and then like the dude was open, and as soon as he passed the ball, dude came out from behind the fucking cameraman and intercepted that. I didn't even know you could do that. Alright, we're up 28-3 into the second quarter, 2-minute drive, or 2-minute drill.
This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's
the regular.
Warren.
Oh shit, that's fucked. That's. Oh, I thought it was a pick. What?
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Shotgun trips Y offset weak
that
or something like
defender
that.
had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Here, give me a
They
second.
line
Let
up,
me do
and
this
it
play.
is a long way to the sticks from here. Wide receiver
Talking about the
shows
one that
motion.
got everyone pissy.
Quick pass on the fly motion.
Alright, hold on.
Still on his feet at the 35. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It is shotgun Y trips offset weak.
Timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the middle. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. The play action fake. Going for it all.
Oh, nice. Hit Samaj Morgan on the little hot routed
And they add
around.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice.
That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy
So
was
what I
losing
usually
a
do
big
with
play.
that is I don't call it if I'm on the left side of the field. I mean you can flip it. I just don't do it that often.
Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for.
But I slide protection to the right, and then if it looks like there's going to be a blitzer off the left side, I'll mic that blitzer. I don't know that actually is what helps make it successful for me.
This
But that's
feels
just what
like
I do.
4 down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground to try to move the chains. 3rd down.
All right, 3rd down, end of the 3rd quarter, so we're in the 4th quarter, 3rd and 2. Let me turn on 2 clock. And I need 2 yards. Let's go with I-form close.
Trying to pick up a 1st down.
All right, Donnie, give me these 2 yards. Oh,
They'll
okay,
run
one's got the
for it
block,
on 3rd
and I
and
got the
short.
1st. Good.
Just outside.
Now we're 2nd and 5 inside the 20. Let's try a play action middle.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Warren.
Oh, come on, come on. Oh, good
He's
catch.
got the tight end. Gets out of bounds after
First
the
down.
big game,
First
but they've got it
and
1st and goal.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the team.
Touchdown, Wolverines!
We got a touchdown. Guess I can put in the backups. Try to avoid an injury. Put the backups in.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Klein. That'll be enough.
Ryan Klein on a nice little drag around. Third and 3 on their 24. Let's try a stick play.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air.
And
Finds the
back
tight
at
end.
first, it's 4th and 1, but fuck it. We're going to go for it.
Bring up a 4th down. They were really
Since I got
hopeful
Orgy
he could
in,
make
let's
a
go
guy or two
QB
miss and pick up
blast.
the 1st down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense
no
understanding where the
linebackers
sticks
over top, so
are,
that should be
not missing
easy
tackles,
first down, right?
getting the guy on the
They got
ground
4 down
quickly.
linemen,
Really
but no
nice job
linebackers
by
over
the
the middle.
defense understanding the situation.
QB blast, here we go.
This quarterback
Orgy
part of
with
their
the
running
easy
game.
first down.
And he'll be taken down, but he does.
Took that out of the Lichmax playbook.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the 1st. They're going to ice this game, David.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch
Practicing
it
the
go.
flea flicker.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, and it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot.
Success with it. So we got out of there with a win over Miami, Ohio, 42-3. Let's go to the next week, week 12. Alright, we're in week 12. Donovan Edwards got Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week with 16 carries, 185 yards, 4 touchdowns. And that got him National Offensive Player of the Week as well. Alright, we're at home versus the 4-4 Central Michigan Chippewas this week. Let's look at recruiting. Okay, so we did get a commitment from Shaquille Youssef. 5'11", 191 athlete projected as a running back out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We got a... Remember yesterday I said that I thought we'd get Quentin Kaufman because Alabama was creeping up on us, but I thought we'd win. Well, we did. We got the commitment from Quentin Kaufman, outside linebacker, edge rusher, 6'3", 260 out of Northport, Alabama. And we got a commitment from strong safety Carl Madu, 6'2", 213 out of Carrollton, Texas. Committed to us over the Texas Longhorns and the Kansas Jayhawks. We also got a commitment from 4-star offensive tackle Moses Cobbs out of Hamden, Connecticut, 6'5", 324. Committed to Michigan over Cal and UCLA. And we did lose out on a prospect. Richard Vanderdoes committed to Florida State. Wow. I was not expecting that. Hey, okay. So we lost out on Vanderdoes. So as far as Michigan goes, Vander does not. Let's see. Well, he apparently does commit to Florida State out of nowhere. We're going to put the hard sell on Juan Davis. His pitch is student of the game. And we'll just add the 10 back. For Derek Spitzer, we are in first place ahead of OU, SC, and Texas. We have a visit with him. Is it this week? Yep, so he's on campus this week. So we may not get a commitment this week, but we'll definitely probably put this one away this week because we already have a lead over the other 3 by a decent margin. Antoine Brown, we've got a pretty nice lead. We've got a visit this week. He should commit this week over Georgia and Florida State. Terry Henry. Looks like we're not going to get Terry Henry. Because he's going to go to Florida. I may as well just bow out of this one. Because they've got... oh, no, wait. No, we could potentially, because okay, so Florida is currently ahead of us by a decent amount, and they would get a commitment this week from them. We're in second place, but we have a visit this week. The visit, if it's good, could be the deciding factor. So we'll see. We'll stay on that one. Alright, Danny DeBeer, we have a decent lead over Nebraska, Ohio State, Iowa, and Florida. Got the right pitch on him. So we'll just stay in a holding pattern there. Brian Fayad, we have a decent lead over West Virginia, Maryland, and Cincinnati. And we now know his pitch is football influencer. So we'll take off the 2 soft cells and put that on a hard cell. Alright, Cole Anger. We are in second place, just barely behind Wisconsin. As things go right now, I think it would come down to a commitment next week. And it could go either way, but we have a visit with him this week. So... I think we probably win this one. We'll see. Connor Bickley, we have moved into top 5. We now know his pitch is workhorse. So we'll take off the 2 soft cells and put that on a hard cell. James Sepulveda, we are in second place. We have a visit this week with Sepulveda, which should put us ahead of Nebraska, and then we'll have 2 more weeks to get that commitment, or Nebraska will take it back. This will be a tight race right here. Got the right pitch, there's not anything more to do. Keaho is still in top 8. Damian Klutz has cut to top 5, so we've got the right pitch. We can schedule a visit with him. So we'll schedule that for champion. No, we'll pitch pro potential because that's an A+. And then for Jarrell Bruss, he's ready for a visit, so we'll take off Seven House. Don't have a visit open for him, so we're not going to schedule a visit, but we will put on the hard sell, which, since we know championship contender and program tradition, we know it's football influencer, so we'll put the hard sell on there. And then I need to try to find a tackle to replace Vanderdoes. Or an offensive line, at least. Let's see. He was a pass protector, so I need a pass protector of some kind. Tackle guard doesn't matter, but I need a pass protector. Let's see, here's one that I can go after. Dylan Kilpatrick. I have to get in late, but he only has one offer from Florida State, and it looks like they just got in late, so Florida State took Vanderdoes from us. Let's see if we can steal Kilpatrick from them. Recruiting. jump into the game against Central Michigan. Having any luck with that playbook?
This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere.
I can tell you the ones that I have favorited as the plays that I use when I need specific things.
Today, a battle in the state of Michigan that will resonate from Motown to the UP. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Central Michigan Chippewas, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
So it works better in game than it does in practice. Like I was not having good luck with it against in practice.
First down for this offense.
But I was also going up against a crazy fucking defense.
Gets it to the 46-yard line.
First run of the game, Khalil Mullins with a 20-yard run. I'll take
way to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Dropping back, it's Warren. Safe completion on the screen. And he broke one tackle on the way
gets 9 yards on a screen pass.
There's a lot of different ways this offense can attack you throwing the ball. One of them is getting the running back going, and the screen is a great
split backs, hand it to Mullins, and another 20-yard run.
He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And another screen pass to Donnie.
To the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
Do tight end tackle. We're going to put square on the comeback.
Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss. You can take it
timing and Samaj Morgan on the comeback gets it down to the 12-yard line.
He was loose and in the open field and on his way.
Yeah, I can't find another one that I really like the plays out of. Yeah, I don't know. I have good luck with the full house one, but I don't know. The other problem for me is I don't like to have more plays in there than I can set up as like to show up under coach suggestions, like because you can't, like once you get to a certain point you can't star rate anymore. So like, yeah. So I mean, I'd go in and add what you wanted to, but I'd have to remove other sets to put in more pistol sets.
They knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
Now the pitch, and he takes it.
Yeah, I've thought about putting more pistol in, but I mean, my playbook works really well right now. So
they use those back-to-back explosives to set them up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run, and he'll race it to the house.
Mullins with the touchdown. What? Which one? Oh, yeah.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short.
Is that the flea flicker out of the Wildcat? Yeah, Wildcat unbalanced jet reverse pass. No, that's the one out of shotgun was the one everyone was bitching about, but that's the one that does get bitched about if it's used a lot.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Dances away from the heat. Pulls it in the end zone.
Yeah. The only thing I would say is if people know that you run the reverse pass, then you need to be baiting them by using Wildcat throughout the game anyway before you use that. Otherwise, they're going to see Wildcat when you're not in goal line, and they're going to be like, oh, he's doing that pass. Yeah, but do you use them only at the goal line? Okay.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to,
because that was what I used to do. I used to only use those at the goal line, so it got to the point where if I wasn't at goal line and I called Wildcat, they could tell I was doing the jet reverse pass.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range.
Right.
What do you do here?
On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Line gets set, 1st down.
Yeah.
Using his legs, it's Edwards. Got some room, headed to the goal line.
Yeah, the main ones I use out of Wildcat, I can't see them right now because I'm on defense, but next time I'm on offense, I'll loop.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's incomplete.
All right, so the ones I use mainly out of Wildcat are, and I took the slot formation out of Wildcat, but I use blast and I use the jet reverse pass and the jet sweep and unbalanced. And then in Jumbo Z weak, I use the zone, I use the blast, and I'll use the power G a lot. I use the other ones sometimes too, but those are the ones I mainly use.
Now on 2nd down.
Very rarely. I do use it sometimes, but only.
It's Edwards. Running with power.
Yeah, I use it every now and then, almost like as a bait thing, so that like I know it's not going to work most of the time, but every now and then it does work. But it's mostly to make them be like, okay, he passes out of Wildcat too, and it's not just the jet reverse pass.
But this defense is taking some punches. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D.
I mean, you can. Once you have the base, you can do what you want to it.
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Listen, the offensive coordinator.
The PA jet. Wait, which one is it?
Make guys commit near the line.
And he takes it to the house.
Gotcha.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And is going to be batted down.
Well, at this point of the game,
all right, what play is that? I'm going to run it real quick.
You're not punting anymore, right?
Wildcat, PA jet sweep out of unbalanced.
Defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
The back goes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake.
I just got a touchdown off of it hitting the tight end on the corner.
And the punishment has been extended. This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class.
All right, well, I just clipped it so I could show you how I did it, and I just decided my progression was going to be triangle, X, and R1. I mean, I don't know. I just tried to use it and it worked. I don't know.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field down multiple.
Again, keep in mind, a lot of those plays work in game way better than they work in practice for some reason.
And they get to him and...
No, I just used it in a game. I'll send you the clip once it renders. Yeah, I guess I should have looked and seen what they were in, but you'll be able to see it on the clip.
Looking downfield, it's Warren. Makes the grab. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide, just frying pan, meat, face, ball game over.
Go to Messenger real quick. I'm going to send you 3 clips.
Pollock, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wait, does what? Which one? PA jet sweep. The one that has PA jet sweep, is that's the pass play, right? But that's not the reverse. That's not the reverse, the flea flicker one, right? Okay. So I just sent you, I don't know what defense they're in, but I just sent you 3 clips. The first one is just the badass pass catch that I did on the new play that I put in, that Colston Loveland caught against another team. Wait. Why did that? Okay, well that's weird. It's sent in a weird order. So the first one and the third one are clips of the PA jet pass out of Wildcat that I just did. The middle one is just a play that I added to the playbook last night before I uploaded it, and that was my first time running it, and it was just a badass catch by Colston Loveland. The middle one is against Miami of Ohio. The 2 against Central Michigan, though, it's the same play. It's just 2 different camera angles to be able to see it. One includes the replay, and that's the one that you were just saying doesn't work, and I just got to work using it in the game. So why did it work for me just now on that clip I sent you? I don't know what they were in just now. I mean, you can. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm watching it on replay right now. It looks like, let's see. I don't know what defensive formation they were in. They were, I mean, it's against Wildcat, so they just really stacked the box on this, because they've got 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, one's right up on the line, the other 2 are just over top the D linemen, and then they've got they've got 8 guys in the box basically. and then they've got 3 DBs, and the DBs I think are in man on the receivers, and like. But they're also like they also all cheated down, because if like I don't know if you can pull up my stream right now, but like I'm in replay right now of that play, and like kinda, yeah, basically. The only difference is they had no, wait a minute. They had one more down. They had one more guy in the box. No, they had 2 more guys in the box. No, pull up my stream, because they basically they don't have the 2 guys deep there. Oh. Okay, so basically, if you took the screenshot that you sent me first, right? Well, real quick, on the first one you sent me, if you take the 2 deep safeties and replace them with 1 lineman and 1 linebacker and move them both down into the box, so there's 8 guys there in the box, and then the corner that's on the far right, in like the middle guy, he's like just underneath inside the 20-yard line on the right. If you moved him down to stack, mirroring the 2 receivers there, so he's like right behind the press corner, that's the formation that they came out in. And when I did that, my tight end, which is Colston Loveland, he was in the offensive lineman. Wait, what? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so you see where you've got 84. He's your tight end, but he's like hand in the ground. When I did that, because they didn't have like the deep safety there, he was able to get up past the 2 guys in the box and then hit a corner route. So you just, I guess this play maybe doesn't work when they've got 2 high safeties, but outside of that, it works. Actually, I don't know why I'm sitting here trying to explain this to you. I can just fucking screenshot it. I'm stupid. Here, I'll do a screenshot of it. Alright, I just took a few screenshots that'll tell you how this play worked. Alright, look at the pictures I just sent you, and you can see in progression how that play developed. So maybe it's a good anti-blitz play. Because if they were in a blitz package there against me just now and it worked. I mean, this is with the 2024 Michigan team, so the offensive line isn't anything special. Alright, I'm going to advance to week 13. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. Like I said, I very rarely use it. It's more just kind of a thing to set up for using the reverse pass later. Kenneth Grant got 2 tackles, 2 sacks, and a tackle for loss. He's the defensive player of the week. Donovan Edwards had 13 carries, 105 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 touchdown pass. So he got offensive player of the week. And now I am at home against Akron. Oh, I have coach points to spend too. Alright, let's check our recruiting board. Okay, so we did not get Henry. The visit was not enough to get over Florida. That sucks. So I still need a running back. But we did get commitment from Derek Spitzer, a 4-star gem cornerback out of Aurora, Illinois, 6'2", 181. We got a commitment from 4-star offensive guard Antoine Brown, 6'5", 326, out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, committed to us over Georgia and Florida State. And we got a commitment from middle linebacker Cole Anger, 4-star, 6'3", 236, out of Glen Ellen, Illinois, committed to us over Wisconsin and Nebraska. We got a commitment from James Sepulveda, 4-star gem corner, 6'2", 193, out of Miami, Florida. So let's see. So for Juan Davis, oh, Wake Forest is trying to jump in and recruit Juan Davis away from us. Alright, student of the game, we've got the right pitch, so there's nothing more we can do there. Danny DeBeer, we've got the right pitch, nothing more we can do. We've got a visit with him this week, so that's good. Should keep us ahead of Nebraska. Brian Fayad, we're in top 3 with a decent lead over Maryland and West Virginia. And we have a visit this week, so I think we're pretty good on Fayad. Connor Bickley, LSU has taken first place over us, but we do have a visit this week. We've got the right pitch, so this is going to come down probably to the final week with Connor Bickley. Jabari Keaho has progressed to top 5. We will send the house off. We will start the hard sell. His pitch is football influencer. We'll add the 10 back on. Damian Klutz is in top 3. Texas has rescinded their scholarship offer. We are currently unopposed. It should get a commitment from him, if not this week, next week, but probably this week. Jarrell Bruss, Oklahoma and USC have both rescinded their scholarship offers, so we are unopposed on Bruss. So we'll stay there. Dylan Kilpatrick, we have moved into second place, and Florida State has rescinded their scholarship offer to Kilpatrick, so we are now unopposed. And I need to look at a running back, if there's any 4-stars still available. If not, I'll just wait till the transfer portal and hope there's one there. There are a couple here. Are they worth jumping in on? Ricky Shelley is a receiving back. Really wanted a power back though. Here's an athlete, Britton Griggs, elusive back. Has currently no offers. Keegan Sharp, receiving back. Jason Bridges is a power back. Currently his only offer is from Cincinnati. I'm going to look at him. I'm going to look at that athlete back that didn't have any offers yet. let's see. Can we get in on Bridges? Well, what's his speed? Because he's a power back. I only want him if he's got good speed and excel. I don't know. 89 speed, 89 excel. But he does have 84 trucking, 87 brake tackle, 84 strength, 86 stiff arm, 84 agility. Oh man, I don't know. What is Griggs? Let's see. He's an athlete, elusive back, 92 excel, 94 speed, and he's a hidden gem. I feel like I should just go for him and... Oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't know if I want to offer both of them. Yeah, I love power backs, but I'm just not gonna get one this cycle, it looks like. Alright, let's jump into our game against Akron.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines.
What do you think about this? A DM post says, in recent games I've started requiring players to write down 5 rumors related to their character's reputation. 2 good, 2 bad, 1 false. I later pass these out to other players as things their PCs would have overheard. It spawns early roleplay.
Jesse Palmer, and guys can't wait to get this one started.
What do you think of that? Say it again. That last part, sorry, I was responding to fucking Dallas fan on Twitter. On what play? Sorry. Single back, trips, open level. Is that in my playbook? Okay, hold on. Single back. Oh wait, I'm on defense. I can't look at it. Hold on. Let me get onto offense real quick. Sorry, I'm in a game. Let me get onto offense.
Thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. It'll be a draw.
He's stuck on defense. Let me see if it puts me on offense now. All right. Yep, I'm on offense. So you said single back. Trips, open levels. Yeah, so I use that mainly when I'm on, when I need like a mid-range or short.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Morgan. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Okay, hold on.
It's so important when you play QB. I
Max
gotta know
protect.
when to put some air on it, and I gotta know when
And
to
then
rocket that thing
X
in there. Work in the
and
middle
square
of the
on
field.
deep
He knew he
cross.
needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
A would be circle for me. Oh, okay. X is on a drag. Then I would put R circle on a deep cross. Okay, hold on. I gotta call the play. Hold on, because I'm about to have the play clock right now.
Looking to throw. It's Warren. He's right on target.
All right, I'm gonna call it again.
And
All right, do what?
well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first
Max
down.
protect.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Quarterback
All
checking.
right, hold on. R1 on a deep cross. Square. Okay. So X on a drag, R1 would be on a deep cross, and square would be on a deep cross.
Wants to throw on first down.
Yeah, but it's like, okay.
It's Morgan.
Yeah, both the drag and one of the deep crosses were open. Let me try that from the right side of the field now. Alright, so square on a deep cross. X was on a deep cross. And R1 would be on a drag.
They're going to throw it again.
And I just... Hold on, I just got blitzed. I just got blitzed like a motherfucker. I didn't get a chance to pass it home. I had to barely get out of bounds to get to a no gain. Alright. So I'm putting X, for me, X is the slot receiver. I'm putting X on it. Oh shit, I fucking hyped it. That didn't work. Okay, fuck. I'm fucking around. I'm gonna lose this game. Hold on, I gotta
this is a quarterback who's
get out of
not
third
known
and
for his
20.
running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card. You saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
Hold on. I gotta try to flea flicker my way out of this third and 20.
They get to him as
No,
he
it did not
throws.
work. Alright,
That pass
I'm about to have to
not close
pass.
as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Wolverines will call on their punt team. Fair catch called for and made.
Alright, so you said square, and so X is on a, for PlayStation, X is on a what?
On third and long,
Fuck, that didn't, hold on, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna lose this game because I'm fucking wrong. Hold on, let me get a touchdown so I don't lose this fucking game. Let me get a touchdown lead.
Third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. And they'll bring him down, but not. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete.
God damn it.
Let's see who it's on.
How the fuck do I have an ineligible receiver on PA crossers? What the fuck?
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Wolverines are on the move. He'll set up to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
All right, I got a touchdown. Let me get back on offense and I'll try it again. I gotta make a stop on defense. 1 second. Let's do...
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Fires to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
I may have to wait till I get out of this game and jump into practice to do it.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They get him down after a 4-yard gain to the 6. Now on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6.
Oh, come on, dude.
Make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin a
dude, Akron is a fucking 73 overall team. They should not be playing me this fucking hard.
Short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught!
Alright, I think I can try it again. Let's see. Alright, so PlayStation, I want to put square on a deep cross, X on a drag.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw here on 2nd down.
That didn't work. But I did it wrong once when you told me to, like the numbers or the hot routes wrong, and I switched the X and R1 so that the one that's closest to the line was on a deep cross and the one that in the middle of the 3 receivers was on a drag, and that shit worked. Try that and see how it works for you.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Dumps it to the back.
Oh my God, why is Akron playing me so fucking hard on defense, dude? This is ridiculous. They're a 73 overall team. They should not be playing this fucking hard against Michigan on defense.
Kick from 36 yards out, but
Oh
he'll
my
have
God,
to
dude,
guide
this is
it in.
ridiculous. Can't even hit a fucking field goal kick in my own goddamn stadium. With fucking Dominic Zavato.
This offense
This
could
game
not
is
have
ridiculous
executed in this
sometimes.
situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Release to the back. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he waltzes in for the... Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. Third and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Quarterback will audible. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the... And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking for the end zone.
Oh, come on, Samaj. What the fuck? You were wide open in the end zone. All you had to do was keep a foot inside.
Staying aggressive. You know the windows are hard to throw into down here in the end zone. Great effort by the receiver. Just couldn't get a foot down in bounds.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Warren. Throws to the back.
Wow. This is ridiculous, dude. Akron should not be playing this good a fucking defense.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to...
How? Every fucking time, dude. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to get to it. And they got him.
Thank God for my fucking defense.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No...
Alright, going into free practice. Alright, so single back, trips open, levels. And you said against dime? Alright, and you said, okay, so square would go on a deep cross, and then our... Well, I just got the deep crosser there, but I had to click on and bring him down. I don't know, dude. I'm doing it so that so against dime. I'm trying this right here. So in Xbox terms, I would put X and A on deep crosses and B on a drag, and it's working for me like at a ridiculous rate. Unless I get blitzed. Like the receivers are getting open. It's just whether or not I have time to throw. But I also haven't been doing max protect because I did that on accident in the game when I was trying to do what you were saying, and like both the slot receiver and the drag got open easily. Try. Okay, so you were doing deep cross, short cross, one worked pretty well. See, I'm not getting the either deep cross open against Dying. But the short cross keeps getting open. Okay, the one guy, from the bunch side, on the deep cross. This not the single receiver on deep cross, but the one on the bunch side. He's getting open sometimes, but I have to throw it to him kind of early. That time he got open deep though. That was a good one. Short cross got open there. Hey, I need to AFK real quick. I need to go check something for my mom. I'll probably be like 5 or 10 minutes or less. back. You still there? Sorry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. Do what? which one? Okay. So select it as normal and don't flip it in the play selection. Okay. Okay. After the snap. It's not working for me. Yeah. So it's good against 335, for sure. But if there's a guy on the outside, just run between the right tackle and the right guard. It's still not a bad play. I'm still getting like 5 to 10 yards. What about the other halfback direct play? Shotgun trips halfback week. I like that one so much, dude. Holy shit, dude. I just ran with Mullings doing that one. Broke 4 fucking tackles. And got a touchdown. Right. It's definitely one of my favorited plays. Yeah, I love the direct snaps. So did you see the did you see the defense glitch with nickel over, zero blitz, pinch the line, slant them outside, user a linebacker over top of the center, and then drop into coverage, and it glitches out the center or the guard? Yeah, so if you see people doing that, where they're doing zero blitz from nickel over, and they pinch their line, they slant them outside, and then they user a middle linebacker down to the line over top of the center, and then when they snap the ball, they drop the linebacker into coverage, and it glitches out the center of the offensive line. No, over top of the center, like the middle of the O line. Well, I say it's a glitch only because of the lining up if they didn't do the user lining up over the offensive line to drop into coverage to try to glitch out the line, then it wouldn't be a glitch. Like if you did all of that and then did not user a linebacker, or if you're using a linebacker, you don't bring them down to the line just to drop in coverage, then it's completely legal play. But that's the glitch part, is that they set it on a blitz, but you can tell that they're doing it by pinch line and then user a middle linebacker over the top of the center of the line, like just behind the defensive line. Well, I mean, if you're doing it though, watch their center or their one of their inside guards, because when the ball snaps, if he just stands there and like kind of turns side to side but doesn't do anything, then you're glitching him out. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if you're doing that and you're noticing their offensive lineman is standing there not blocking anyone, they're just like turning side to side, then stop hovering over the line, because that you're glitching out. You're glitching their offensive line out. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I get it. So real quick, just for the stream, because I am still streaming, I did advance to the next week. I got commits from Ryan Fayad, middle linebacker out of Suffern, Florida, 6 foot, 241, committed to us over West Virginia and Maryland. And safety, Lichamax's favorite, Damian Klutz, out of Norco, California, 6'2", 194, committed to us. And let's see, for Juan Davis, we're in comfortable lead here. Probably get a commitment in 2 weeks. Danny DeBeer, we should get a commitment next week. Connor Bickley, it is a close race. We are in the number one spot. All visits are done. So if everything holds with the current pattern, we should get edge out LSU and Wisconsin for him. Let's see, Jabari Keaho, it's us and Clemson. We've got the right pitch. There's nothing more we can do. We just got to kind of hold pattern here. Jarrell Bruss, we've got a really big lead over Oklahoma. We've got the right pitch. Slight lead on Dylan Kilpatrick. He's cut to top 5, so we can switch to a hard sell, which, based on what we can see here, his hard sell is going to be Football Influencer. And then the running back that I offered last week, Britton Griggs, is still in top 8, but we're the only team that has offered him, so we're just going to leave that there. And I'm probably going to take my first loss of the season, because now I'm going up against Ohio State with not the greatest Michigan team ever. If I could, I would. But to be realistic, I'm probably going to lose this shit. But it'll be my only loss so far this season, so.
Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes and one of the great settings in all of college football. With the scarlet and gray already rocking this house. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season,
I wish that when you have a running back blocking, that he would block the nearest potential tackler instead of running right past a guy that, if he would have blocked him, you would have been able to break free for a run.
The number 8 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 48 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis.
Yeah, I don't like that. I feel like I like that for normal blocking, but I feel like when you're a lead blocker, it should be programmed for you to block the nearest potential tackler that's not blocked. Because if you don't block that guy, then you blocking the guy that's 10 yards behind him isn't going to matter.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Toss to the outside. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball to the 32. The colors of the day were maize and blue when Michigan won a close one last year.
It was Ohio State leaving the stadium feeling blue after that one, too. The way that Michigan enforced their will late in that game. They were the most physical team when they needed to be, and David, they're going to have to do that again to pull out this W.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're the coach at Ohio State and you won every game on your schedule, but you lose to Michigan, it's an unsuccessful year. So he's heard about it all offseason, and these players have too, and they'll be ready for some revenge.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Bullshit already started in this game.
1-2, guys. If the crowd didn't impact the offense, they're playing on the road on the first 3rd down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
He's got it, and they convert. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because
they got convert a 4th and 3 because of
Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They'll throw it on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum. Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical.
The fuck? That was a fucking catch. Are you kidding me?
Love the physicality.
What the fuck? Look, he caught it. He's a good... He caught it. Oh my god, dude. That's such bullshit. He fucking caught that and they called it an incomplete and then won't let me fucking challenge it.
Beautiful job.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert. Throws toward the end zone.
Wow.
Intercepted.
That's such bullshit, dude. I throw a fucking pass, I click onto the receiver, I press the fucking button to jump up to catch it, triangle, and my guy just stands there and lets the other guy jump up to intercept it. In the fucking end zone. Like, in the fucking end zone, dude.
3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe.
Bullshit.
To the air, it's Howard. Got him downfield. That'll be enough. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs.
I only do that every now and then. There's a couple screenplays where the other back, it'll be out of duo or split backs, and the other back will be on like a flat route, and he'll fucking, like, there'll be nobody on him, so I just throw it to him. Jaden McBurrows with the fucking pick 6 from the red zone. 90-yard pick 6. Well, what I'm saying though is that there's a halfback screen pass from 2 different formations. One's a split back, I think, and the other one probably another split back. That, you know, one of the backs on one side of you goes out for the screen, and that's where all the blockers go. But then the other back that's on the other side of you, that's supposed to be a decoy on a flat, nobody follows him. And so if nobody follows him, I just throw it to the flat, even though it's a screen pass.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. It's a flea flicker. Going for it all. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Snares it outside. It's Edwards. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on 2nd and goal. Direct snap. And he takes it in for the
Holy shit,
score.
dude. Going into halftime, I'm up 21-0 on Ohio State in Columbus on this. And this is not with adjusted sliders. And this is with Davis Warren at fucking quarterback.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I like this guy as a running back because he could run.
This isn't a league. This isn't a league, so I'm just going to chew clock the entire second half. Normally, if I'm in a league game, I don't chew clock until 4th quarter. This is just my own personal stream Dynasty, so... Oh, holy shit, I just got another touchdown. That was interesting. Donnie broke like 3 tackles and just followed his blockers in. Holy shit, we're up 35-0. Yeah, in their stadium in 2024.
Wide out in motion. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the
Bro, what the fuck? I just noticed that Ohio State, this is their 2024 team. And from simulation up to this point, they are 1-9.
Movement here from the tight end.
I have no clue, dude. This is this is one of the highest rated teams in the game. Apparently they've went 1-9 so far this season. Did somebody get injured? Let me look, see if they have anyone on injured list. Okay, to be fair, okay, I still don't think this accounts for 1-9. But Emeka Egbuka, one of their best receivers, is currently out with a dislocated ankle. Jack Sawyer, one of their top defense players, is out with a forearm fracture, and their best cornerback, Davison Igbinosun, is out for the season with a torn rotator cuff. But to be fair, I have 3 offensive linemen that are currently starting offensive linemen that are currently on the injured list: Dom Jadis, Greg Crippen, and Josh Preeb. So they were all starters on Michigan's offensive line last season. Greg Crippen is the only one that's still on the team. Jadis transferred and Preeb went to the NFL.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it.
Touchdown, Wolverines!
You could just tell him to transfer. Holy shit, dude. I'm up 49-14 with under 2 minutes left in the game.
Conversions are a huge stat, and
this is just playing the moments.
And the defense knew exactly. So hope stays alive. The undefeated
Holy shit.
season lives on as they inch closer to that 12-0 goal and what they hope will be a berth in the college football playoffs.
I guess it was because of the injuries, because we beat with me only playing the moment. So the CPU is doing most of the game. Like with last year's Michigan versus last year's Ohio State, I just won 49-14. Will Johnson apparently had, not by me playing, had 1 pass deflections, 3 interceptions, and 1 pick six.
Know who you are. Do it well. Don't beat yourself. All those things are the things that coaches are going to say, but you can tell this team's done a great job up until this point.
I did nothing whatsoever to make Michigan's team better or Ohio State's team worse. I don't know what the fuck happened, but I'm not going to complain. But I guess those 3 injuries counted for more than I would have expected. Alright, well, we beat Ohio State. That's interesting. Donovan Edwards apparently set a school record in that win. Let me go look at school records. Let's see. I don't know if it was a career record or if it was a season record. I wish they would tell you which record it was. Well, it's just annoying because I go to career and I have to go all the way down to Michigan, and okay, it's not there. So then I have to go over to season, which then resets the drop-down menu. So I have to go all the way down to Michigan again. Okay, so it looks like he broke the rushing touchdowns in a single season record with 22 so far. Unless there was a game one. Let me see if there's a game one he got. And I have to go all the way down the menu again. Rush touchdowns in a game. So it could have been either one of those because he's got the game touchdowns in a game and touchdowns in a season record now. Alright. Well, let's advance past this week. We got one more game left on the schedule. Watch us lose this one, and just like in real life, lose to the Oregon, but then beat Ohio State. Because now I have to play Oregon, but it is in Michigan, so no, it's not. Oregon's one of the other top teams in the game, but this one's at home, so I don't know. Maybe we'll win, but even if we lose, I think I'll still be in the playoffs. Let's check the recruiting board. Alright, so we did get a couple commitments here. We got a commitment from Danny DeBeer, 4-star offensive tackle from Iowa City, Iowa, 6'7", 304. And he committed to us over Ohio State and Nebraska. And then 4-star gem corner Connor Bickley, 6 foot, 200 pounds, out of River Rouge, Michigan. And he committed to us over LSU and Wisconsin. Juan Davis, the kicker. What's up? I know, I hit it on you before. Yeah, I used it on you before. I think I have it in my Madden playbook too. Because I mean, it may have been in one of the games we played. I'm playing now in college, but I remember playing you, and it was the first time I used that play. And I was like, I like this play. So Juan Davis, we're gonna get a commitment from this week. Yep. Jabari Keaho. Okay, Clemson is making a major push. They could overtake us for Keaho. We've got a little bit of a lead, but they've got a visit still, and they're gaining more influence every week, so we might lose Keaho. Jarrell Bruss, we're going to get a commitment from him this week. Dylan Kilpatrick, we've jumped out to a pretty big lead over Ohio State. So we'll just stay the course there. And then for Britton Griggs, we are now in first place, but he's still in top 8. Alright. Let's go play our final game and see if we can stay undefeated, or what the fuck? Dude, something's going on in this save file. Well, when I went in to play Ohio State, they were 1-9, right? Now I'm in week 15. My final opponent is Oregon. No, Oregon. One of the better rated teams in the game, and they're 2-9. I have no idea. Let me go look. Here, let me start the game, and I'll look at the in-game injury report. All right, play the moments. We'll do big game blues.
The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
All right, let's see. Injury report. Okay, well, we have no more injured players on our team. So those guys, oh wow, okay. Yeah, so these are the current injured players for Oregon. Their center, Iapani Lalulu, is got a ruptured disc. Their wide receiver 1, Trayshawn Holden, he's an 84 overall. The center's an 85 overall. This receiver's an 84 overall. Trayshawn Holden has a hamstring tear. Their starting left defensive end, Jordan Birch, is out with a torn labrum. 82 overall start, probably, I'm guessing wide receiver 2, Jurion Dickey, is out with a ruptured disc. And their starting running back, Jordan James, is out with a fractured toe. Damn. Yeah.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal?
I mean, I've broken a toe before, but I didn't know the bone was big enough to even get a fracture instead of a break.
Just nowhere. Find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Wolverines will move the sticks.
That's just crazy that happened to two of the top teams in the country in the same sim season.
Hey, if I had it back like that and I had this offensive line,
but you know what that could mean?
I wouldn't even think
could mean that there's some good transfers in the transfer portal.
Give your guys an opportunity to go make a play, and they did.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the gun, running back on the move. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to pass their way in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, what a great job by the defense. You got to understand, it's physical time, right? They want to run the football when they start getting inside the 5. Nice job getting penetration, getting the tackle for the loss.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes.
And we got a touchdown. Donovan Edwards with the rushing touchdown. Alright, on defense, 3rd and 7. We're on our 23, so they're almost in the red zone. Probably score here. Let's go 3-3-5 tight, double bracket.
As the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Unloads to the wideout.
We gave him way too much time to fucking pass. Come on.
Big pickup. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things. And
they scored. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna end up losing this one.
And the Ducks have their offense.
Sorry, going 11-1 with 2024 Michigan. Just playing the moments, not playing all of every game to win. I think would be pretty decent.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Let's it fly.
Yep. Oh, fucking broke that up. Good job. Will Johnson, that was a sure touchdown. Will Johnson just broke that shit up.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit, you get flagged for target, you get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into, and when he caught it, making him feel it.
Got a man, it's low, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain, now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable, but guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Oh, he threw it away. Fourth and 1. Okay, so they're just going to get a field goal. So they're going to be down by 3.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal.
And again, this is still playing the moment, so the Sims got to come through for me.
And this one's split.
And it's not so far. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Let's try. We'll try a dagger.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Dropping back, it's Warren. They're bringing heat.
Come on, dude. If I had even a half second more to fucking get that pass off, it would have been a fucking touchdown. God damn it, dude.
A field goal try would have been a 51-yarder. They'll opt instead to try to move the chains on fourth down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. He's run out of bounds.
Oh, hey, Sim just put me up 16-10. Okay. Sure. Okay, now I'm up 16-10 in the third quarter.
Second down coming up.
Okay, I gotta try to maintain this lead.
Wide receiver coming across in motion.
Let's try a jet touch pass. And got the first.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
The Wolverines have it in scoring position on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Got it back on second and goal.
Touchdown, Wolverines. And they scored. Alright, so I've got the ball, 1st and 10, in the red zone. I'm up 24-17, 6 minutes left in the game. Let's try to eat as much fucking clock as we can.
This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. They pick up half of it.
5 yard run by 5.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of game.
They bring him down, and he's going
to lead Michigan.
On that one.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Oh, nice.
Makes the catch. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. So this offense with
I doubt you're going to get closer with Cincinnati.
Hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. And he takes it in close.
All right, scored the touchdown. Now we just got to keep them off the scoreboard. They're going for it on 4th and 10. They're bringing out 4 receivers. Let's go dollar. Let's go 1 double wide receiver.
It's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down.
Man to man.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Oh, and we broke it up. Fuck yeah. Okay, cool. Turnover on downs. All right, now I just got to kill the clock. I got to get a 1st down and 3rd and 2 first.
They moved the tight end all over. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Warren. Pumps it downfield.
Good job. Got the 1st down. Donovan Edwards. God, he's tackled at the 3-yard line. Okay.
Now 1st and goal. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Ben Hall, get me a touchdown
any
here.
Chance in the world, this defense has.
And he did. Good job. They're going for it on 4th. 4th and 9 on our 15.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man and they convert.
They got the 1st down. That sucks. All right, they scored. They're going for an onside kick. It's 38-24.
Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick.
And we got the onside
the
kick.
hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And that should be game. So we did go undefeated.
Win. It seems the only obstacle in their path could be getting bored or not paying close enough attention as they continue their run toward perfection.
And everything's just lined up beautifully for this team this year. We knew coming into the season they had guys that could go out and make plays and win games. We knew all about the coaching staff, but they've been able to avoid the injuries. The schedule has been difficult at times, but they've been able to overcome those challenges. This team, right now, it's like the unstoppable force, David. Everything that gets put in their way, they're just knocking down.
Just mowing them down, shutting them down, doing everything they need to. And you know what's great about this time of year as a player? Award season. The banquets are around the corner, the Heisman Trophy awards, all those, the top defensive.
All right. Well, that's the end of this season. Let's advance to the postseason and see what happens. Oh, I leveled up, so we are now level 10 head coach. We use these points. Advance the week. Pretty sure we're going to lose that one recruit because the other team has a visit this week. Alright, we got a commitment from Juan Davis, our 3-star kicker, hidden gem. Jarrell Bruss committed, 4-star safety out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Josiah Stewart got Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week with 3 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Alright, I am going to fire my coordinators, Perkins and Lear. Not that they're bad, they're just not what I want. Alright, let's advance. We got some coach points. All right, Heisman Trophy was won by quarterback Marcel Reed at Texas A&M. Donovan Edwards won 2024 Best Running Back with 188 carries, 1,086 yards, 23 touchdowns. Will Johnson won 2024 Best Defensive Back with 8 interceptions, 35 tackles, and 1 touchdown. And we are in the first round of the college football playoff against Utah. Let's go take a look at the playoffs. So, the way the playoffs fell this year, number 1 seed with a bye week is the Big 12 champion, or excuse me, the SEC champion, Texas A&M Aggies. No, wait, sorry, this is with my custom conferences. So that would be the Big 12 / Southwest Outlaws Conference Championship is the Texas A&M Aggies. Number 2 seed with a bye week is the Great Plains Conference, and that's the Kansas State Wildcats. Number 3 seed is the Pacific Coast Conference champions, California Golden Bears. The number 4 seed with a bye week is the Gulf Coast Conference champions, Ole Miss Rebels. And then number 5 seed from the Pacific Coast Conference is UCLA Bruins. Number 6 seed from the Pacific Coast Conference as well is the Washington State Cougars. The number 7 seed from the Southwest Outlaws Conference is the Texas Tech Red Raiders. The number 8 seed is our team, Michigan Wolverines. Number 9 is our opponent from the Rocky Mountain Conference, the Utah Utes. Number 10 seed is from the Gulf Coast Conference, Tulane Green Wave. Number 11 seed is from the Yankee Athletic Conference is the Penn State Nittany Lions. And number 12 from the, I want to say they're in the Great Plains Conference, is the Missouri Tigers. So nobody from the South Appalachia, Deep South, or Great Midwest conferences are represented in the playoffs. That's interesting. Actually, let me go look at conference standings now. So the South Appalachia Conference was won by the 10-2 NC State Wolfpack. They did not make the playoffs. The Yankee Athletic Conference was won by the Penn State Nittany Lions. They're in the playoffs. Big 12, the Southwest Outlaws Conference was won by Texas A&M. They're in the playoffs. The Great Lakes Conference was won by us. We're in the playoffs. Yeah, so the Great Plains Conference was won by Kansas State. They're in. The Greater Midwest Conference was won by 11-1 Indiana. Wow. Okay. Mountain West Conference was won by the Utah Utes. And the Pacific Coast Conference was won by Cal. The Deep South Conference, wow, and they didn't make the playoffs? Georgia Bulldogs won the Deep South Conference with an 11-1 record and somehow missed the playoffs. And then Ole Miss won the Gulf Coast Conference. Okay. Let's take a look at, well, actually, let me spend these coach points real quick. Look at our season stats. So this is with me playing the moments every game. On passing, Davis Warren had 189 completions on 305 attempts for 61% completion percentage, 2,636 yards with 19 touchdowns and 7 interceptions. Alex Orji had 4 attempts, 3 completions for 26 yards. Rushing, Donovan Edwards had 188 carries, 1,086 yards, 5.8 yard average, 23 touchdowns. He had 2 fumbles. Khalil Mullins had 116 carries, 697 yards, 6 yards per carry average with 13 touchdowns and 0 fumbles. Okay. Receiving yards, pretty even across the board. Samaj Morgan led with 47 catches, 690 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Tyler Morris had 33 catches for 497 yards and 5 touchdowns. Colston Loveland had 27 catches, 432 yards, 3 touchdowns. Donovan Edwards had 39 catches, 424 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Fred Moore had 20 catches, 335 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Khalil Mullins had 12 catches, 120 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Our offensive line actually held up pretty decently. Miles Hinton allowed 5 sacks. Andrew Gentry allowed 3. Greg Crippen allowed 2. Josh Preeb allowed 2. And Giovanni El Hadi allowed 1. On defense, my leading tackler was Rod Moore with 46. And then Makari Page and Jayshawn Barham with 45. Tackles for loss leader was Mason Graham with 9. Sack leader was Josiah Stewart with 8. Interception leader was Will Johnson with 8. Deflections leader was Rod Moore with 11. Will Johnson forced 2 fumbles. Okay. Mason Graham had 1 safety. And Will Johnson, Micah Pollard, Zeke Berry, and Jaden McBurrows all had a defensive touchdown. Kicking, Dominic Zavada was 65 for 66 extra points. And his field goals, he made 5 of 7 for 71% with a long of 50. Kick returners, Samaj Morgan had 1 return for a touchdown. Punt return, none were returned for a touchdown. Alright, let's see. Do we have any All-Americans? Donovan Edwards was a first-team All-American. Mason Graham, first-team All-American. Will Johnson, first-team All-American. Tommy Dolman was second-team All-American. And none of our freshmen made the National All-American. For conference, though, Donovan Edwards, Colston Loveland, Josiah Stewart, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, Jayshawn Barham, Will Johnson, Dominic Zavada, and Tommy Dolman all made Big Ten or Great Lakes Conference All-American first team. And second team, Khalil Mullins made the conference second team. Rod Moore made conference second team. Cole Sullivan made the all-conference first team, or excuse me, freshman team All-American. Okay. Did we have any runner-up for awards? I know we had 2 guys win awards, but Donovan Edwards was 3rd in voting for the Player of the Year. We were 4th for Head Coach of the Year. Of course, Will won Best D-Back and Donovan won Best Running Back. Colston Loveland was 7th for Best Tight End. Our coordinators that we fired were 4th and 6th on Best Assistant Coach. And that was it, okay. Alright, let's see. I'm not going to take them, but did we get any job offers? We got offered head coach at Oklahoma. Of course we did. And then, let's see, manage staff. We got to sign some new coordinators. Who is available for offensive coordinator? Is there anybody that I like? I'm looking for elite recruiters, preferably with recruiter and motivator. That's an interesting build. He's got talent developer, motivator, and tactician. That's really interesting. Grayson Thomas. And he's got program builder. That's interesting. He's ECU's current head coach. He's got a pipeline for Tidewater. That might be an interesting... He doesn't have anything in recruiter, though. I don't know. This guy has elite recruiter, but he's got it with tactician. Brennan Taylor. Brian Harris. Okay, this is an interesting one. He's got recruiter, he's got master motivator, and talent developer all unlocked. I think I actually had this guy for the longest time in one of the leagues. I think he recently just like got another job, but I had him for like 5 seasons as a coordinator, and he was really, really good. And then who's this guy? Randy Leuenberg. All right, bro. Take it easy. Hit me up if you need anything. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Later. Alright, so I think I'm gonna offer Brian Harris. And then for defensive coordinator, who do we got here? Alright, so Jays Flanagan. It's not the worst, but it's not the one that I want. His pipeline's really good. Josh Tate. That's a better one. His pipeline is Big Apple. That's also a good pipeline. Quay Carruthers is another good one. He's got the best pipeline. Dustin Sullivan. Ooh, this is a good one. I think we might need to go with Dustin Sullivan here. Jeff Singleton. And Aaron Watson. I'm gonna try to get Dustin Sullivan. That's a really good talent build. Alright. Where are we on early National Signing Day? We are ranked number 1 with 8 5-stars. Alright, so let's jump into our game with Utah. See what happens.
Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. 2 teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And we have a very compelling contest here tonight. 2 teams in the committee ranked basically even. The one side gets to enjoy a raucous, rowdy home field advantage. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff.
All right, first quarter drive of the playoffs.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Handoff to the back. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Can he make it to the marker? And the Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. That's an important first down on that running play.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Quick completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
See if we can get him on a jet touch pass here.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Oh, come on, dude.
That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against
Had the step, just
looks,
he
but
fucking
not
got
every
an arm
defense
on
is the
him.
same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Pass ball is incomplete.
Come on, Morgan, you gotta do something, man. Not get caught by that blocker. Catch the fucking ball. Do something.
Crucial conversion right now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards.
Donovan Edwards with the clutch catch out of the backfield.
Play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Using his legs, it's Edwards. And a decent gain there for the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking to pass this time. That one falls
Come on, Morgan.
Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Crucial.
At some point, you gotta catch those fucking balls, dude.
Or will they have to settle for 3? To throw, it's Warren. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. No problem. Knocks it right through. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a draw play.
Oh, come on.
Game moves it to the
Dude.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short.
Bro, we had him.
Tough running that breaks a tackle.
Come on.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
No one wants to fucking tackle.
Excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The pocket breaking
Get him. Good job.
Got him. He's sacked.
Now that is stepping up by this
Good job,
defense,
Etta.
coming up with a great play. Now 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack. Backs against the wall. They get to this sack, and now forcing them into a possible field goal. And that's a win for the defense.
And he knocks it right through the upright. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's rising.
Dude, you got to catch that.
Very nearly intercepted that time. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down.
Bro, put a hand up or something. Knock the fucking pass down.
Good Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play.
Come on, fucking hit Sugar Hill. Put an arm up right there. Disrupt the pass.
Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. And they will try out the field goal team here. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Edwards. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Drops back to the shotgun, looking for an open man. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Offense showing a bunch formation now. On 1st down, it's play action. Pressure is coming.
Come on, dude. Block somebody. I can't do anything if you don't give me time to. If you're not, if the offensive line isn't going to give me time to throw, like I can't fucking do anything.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd.
2 fucking blockers just let him get right through the line.
Oh, he tosses it back. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here.
There we go, Fred Moore.
Down inside the 15. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today.
Third and 8.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Warren. Taking a shot here.
There we go, Donovan.
He makes it.
Of course, they have us about to lose. What the fuck, dude?
6th play of the drive coming up.
After all this, we're gonna lose in the first fucking round at home.
Single back takes the handoff.
Wow.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
After all this,
The
dude.
thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Absolutely ridiculous, dude. Absolutely
Three guys
ridiculous.
up front lined up. It's 1st down. He tosses it back.
All of this just
They'll
to
take a
lose at
deep
home.
shot here.
And now it's going to be called back for fucking holding.
Down inside the
Touchdown
25.
called back.
And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag down.
Bullshit,
This
dude.
might be coming back.
This game wants me to lose, then fine, so be it.
That one's going to hurt. Take that crucial touchdown
Complete
off the board,
bullshit,
back
dude.
them up, and we'll see if they can score again. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Wow. Pass interference. He just clotheslined the shit out of my guy so that I wasn't allowed to fucking get up there to try to catch it. But sure.
If we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long
and they don't even let me pass the ball
by
now.
dialing up the pressure.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very
But
long
according to one dude in the
inside
league, this
20.
play is an automatic
You know
touchdown.
this defense could be very, and they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Michigan.
Took me 4 times of running the play to get a touchdown. So 25% success rate.
And the Utes offense takes the field. Back to throw. It's Rising. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Final minutes here, they'll throw it.
Wow, dude was just wide open. What the fuck is my defense doing, dude? To leave that, dude, 2 guys just standing there in the middle, not doing shit while dude runs wide open, and neither one thought to go, hey, let's go cover that guy? Come on, man.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Can't get it away.
Finally, make some kind of play.
Huge stop at this stage of the game. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Drops back. They're going to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Keefe. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Here we go. One of the biggest moments of the game so far. The field goal unit out there for a high-pressure attempt. And now the defense will call a timeout before this field goal attempt, trying to get inside the kicker's head.
Wow.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? I'll flip back to the QB. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped in.
Yeah, free touchdown, right? Run it 3 or 4 times here and see if it's a free touchdown.
Second down play. Here comes the flea flicker. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Tried to go fair.
Not a free touchdown there.
Now it's third down.
So that's 6 times that I've run it with only 1 touchdown or 1 completion from it.
Oh, he tosses it back. He's going to take another shot right here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep.
I didn't think so.
Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass.
How the are you? Okay. That's the end of the game. We lose. Because the game decides that I'm going to drop a fucking caught pass. Come on, dude. It's complete stupidity. He fucking caught that. Swear to God, dude, this game sometimes make you drop open fucking passes just to make you lose. It's fucking stupid. Absolute bullshit, dude. Alright, so we did not get the Dustin guy. Well, that sucks. Let's see. I don't really like that one. Quay Crothers wasn't bad. He's still there. Jace Flanagan's still there. Pat Rogers. Guess we'll go for Quay Crothers. Alright, we got Carruthers and Harris. I can't believe we lost that, dude. That's complete shit. Tulane and Ole Miss in the Natty. Two Gulf Coast Conference teams. Ole Miss won. Alright, players leaving. So we got a chance to talk Mason Graham, Will Johnson, Kenneth Grant, and Trey Pearson to coming back. We're gonna lose Raheem Anderson, Keyshawn Bennett, Rayshon Benny, Tristan Bounds, Max Bredesen, Greg Crippen, Ricky Johnson, Tommy Doman, Donovan Edwards, Gio Ahadi, John Jagis, TJ Guy, Miles Hinton, Jaden Hood, Josh Preeb, Ike Awana, Quentin Johnson, Jaden McBurrows, Rod Moore, Khalil Mullings, Keyshawn Harris, Makari Page, Jeff Percy, Josiah Stewart, Jack Tuttle, William Wagner, Wesley Walker, Peyton O'Leary, Davis Warren, CJ Charleston, and Amir Hall. You know what's funny about this? They're coming out with CFB25, right? And they've got all these guys as seniors graduating after the 2024 season. And they're wrong. Like, this is how wrong EA Sports is, okay? I'm going to go through here and point out the guys who are still in college football because they're not seniors this last year. So Davis Warren, still on Michigan's team for the 2025 season. CJ Charleston, still a year of eligibility. Peyton O'Leary, still a year of eligibility. Jeff Percy, transferred to Pitt, still a year of eligibility. Rod Moore, still a year of eligibility. Jaden McBurrows transferred, still a year of eligibility. Ike Awana, still a year of eligibility. Jaden Hood, still a year of eligibility. TJ Guy is going to be the starting defensive end for Michigan this year. Dom Jadis, transferred, still a year of eligibility. Gio El-Hadi, still a year of eligibility. Tommy Doman, transferred, he's still got a year of eligibility. Ricky Johnson still has a year of eligibility. Greg Crippen is the starting center this year for Michigan. Still has a year of eligibility. Max Bredesen still has a year of eligibility. Tristan Bounds transferred, still has eligibility. Rayshawn Benny is starting for Michigan, still has eligibility. Like, all those guys still have eligibility, but yet this game has them as seniors and graduating. It's crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get any of these guys to stay. Alright, Trey Pierce failed. For playing style. What? Kenneth Grant's transferring? No, we got Kenneth Grant to stay. Playing style? What? Will Johnson going pro. We failed to convince him. Mason Graham failed to convince him. So we got Kenneth Grant to come back, which is huge. But I don't know why he was trying to transfer to begin with. Alright, so we got some points to spend. Wait, I want to look and see who got drafted where. Alright, so Mason got drafted round 1, Will Johnson got drafted round 1, Josiah Stewart round 2, Rod Moore round 4, Donovan Edwards round 5, Khalil Mullings round 6. Okay. Alright, so we're still pursuing Keahu, which, hey, maybe we'll be able to get him now. We can set another visit. And we're still going after Griggs. We've got 7 spots open. Let's see who's in the transfer portal. Okay, that we're going after. Well, actually, you know, well, yeah, let's get ours first. Oh shit, Joshua Farmer, but I don't. We got Kenneth Grant. Do I want to? I don't know. Jeremiah Cooper is transferring from Iowa State. He is a 5-star safety. Elijah Surratt's transferring. Okay. Xavier Scott, Matayo Uagalele, Amari Daniels, Kamari Wilson, Corey Foreman, the speed rusher, that he'd be good. Abu Sama, Luke Pettibon, Jalen Moss is really good. Martell Height is good. Jaden Bergen Morgan from Boise State. Colin Weber, Jacob Risey, Dylan Tatum, Malik Spencer, Dan Villari, Nick Anderson, Josh Meredith. Huh. And at 3 stars, I don't see anyone that stands out. Not a great class as far as who's interested in us. Let's look at all. Oh shit, Caleb Downs is in the portal. Not interested in us, unfortunately, but Josh Connerly Jr. is in the portal. Wow. Isaiah Bond is in the portal. God, why wasn't he interested in us? Damn it. Azaria Thomas, would have loved to get him. Matthew McDoom. Shaheem Brown, Alec Ayomanor, Matt Lauder, Jam Miller, Patrick Payton. Oh my God. Oh, I would have loved to got him. Sonny Styles is in the portal. Jaden Bellamy's in the portal. Upton Stout. TJ Sanders. Fernando Mendoza would have been a great pickup. Krishan McCray. DJ Lagway's in the fucking portal? God. Dylan Raiola's in the portal and I could... Man. Marcus Embo. Elijah Jackson. Jalen Buckley. Jaquez Cross is there? I would have loved to get Jaquez Cross. Julian Sains in the portal? Come on, dude. Let's look at the ones that are interested in us again. Alright, so we're going after Cooper. That's a DB. I really want to get underclassmen if needed since they miss out on a... I could go after Uagalele. I'd move him inside to team up with Kenneth Grant. Corey Foreman would be good, but he's a junior. Do I want Jalen Moss? I might want Jalen Moss. Virgin Morgan, that'd be good. I'm going to look at Moss and Meredith at their speed and acceleration. I guess we could look at Surratt too. And then, do I want to look at Hankerson? Or Daniels? Didn't Daniels win the frickin' Heisman? Look at him. Don't really need a running back though. Yeah, his speed's not as good. Surratt's speed is 88, never mind. Meredith's 91 and 91. Moss is 92, 92. Cooper's good. So I'm looking at a DB, A defensive end, defensive tackle, 2 wide receivers. I've got 2 spots opened up now. Let's see. Let's look at Hankerson's speed. And we'll look at Xavier Scott, maybe. Corey Foreman. Speed and 93 excel for an elusive back. No, thank you. Aiden Vaughn, I had him, but he's not, I guess he's already locked me out. It's a pass protector I could pick up. It's a freshman. Possession tight end. What's Abu Sama's speed and whatnot again? I know I've gotten him before, but I don't remember. Yeah, elusive back should have higher than 90 speed and excel. Look at height. '93, '92, we can go with that. Alright, so this is going to be our board. Alright. So let's schedule a visit for Keaho. We'll sell him on Championship Contender, or we'll sell him on Pro Potential. Set up football influencer. I don't know if there's one that we can soft sell here. That actually, that one could. That one would not. Okay, so we can do grassroots here. Griggs, schedule a visit, Championship Contender, and we'll sell Pro Potential. And we can't do a soft sell there, so we'll just do, there we go. Jeremiah Cooper, offer the scholarship. Schedule a visit. We know brand exposure. Alright, Mateo Uagalele. Schedule a visit. Coach Prestige. Alright, Virgin Morgan. Offer the scholarship. Schedule a visit. Championship Contender. Put 60 on him. Jalen Moss. We know Pro Potential. We'll go ahead and schedule a visit. And then we'll set up with 50 hours. Meredith will offer the scholarship. We know coach prestige, schedule a visit. We'll put send the house. Corey Foreman, offer the scholarship. We know brand exposure. We'll schedule a visit. Brand exposure, and we'll put 60 on him. And then Martell Height will offer the scholarship. Schedule a visit, brand exposure, and we'll put 60 on it. And then we'll finish scouting the ones we haven't scouted. I don't know that this adds any bonus to recruiting, but just in case being fully scouted adds a bonus, I do it. Alright, let's advance. Alright, we got Keaho, thank God, away from Clemson. Alright, now we got Britton Griggs. We're the only ones that are going after him. We got the right pitch. Jeremiah Cooper, we're number 2. We got Send the House. We know brand exposure. That's the only one we know. Can we suss it out? Let's see. So it could be Workhorse. Could be To the House. So those are the only 2 it could be. So we'll go double soft sell here. Uagalele, we know coach prestige and championship contender. So I think that has to be To the House. Yeah, it has to be To the House. Alright, Virgin Morgan, we know championship contender, so we know his pitch. Going to be TV time. And then Jalen Moss, we know brand exposure and pro potential, so it's got to be Workhorse. Meredith, we know coach prestige, that's the only one we know. So how many could it be? So it could be prove yourself. It could be To the House. So it can only be those 2. Let's just double soft sell those. Corey Foreman, we know brand exposure, that's the only one we know. Let's see if we can soft sell a couple that it might be. Okay, so it's not that one. Could be To the House. Could be TV time. Those are the only 2 it could be, so we'll double soft sell those. For Martell Height, we know brand exposure and championship contender, so that can only be one of 2. It'll either be To the House or TV time, so let's double soft sell those. Alright, we did lose out on height. That sucks. Fucking Georgia. it's too late to probably get in on any other ones. You know what, maybe we can get in on Armella. So we're first on Griggs. Not anything more we can do here, so we just gotta let it ride out. For Cooper, we're still number 2, but we now know his pitch is workhorse. So let's switch to that. We're barely first on Uagalele, but there's nothing more we can do. We just gotta ride it out. And Virgin Morgan, we're first by a small margin, nothing more to do there. For Moss, we're first, we've got the right pitch, nothing more to do there. Meredith, we're second, but we now know his pitch is to the house, so we can hard sell that. Corey Foreman, we're first, and now we know his pitch is TV time, so we can hard sell that. Soft sell to the house here. We can do the soft sell for some of these guys if the grades are good enough. Armella, we can't do anything but because this is the first week we have him on there, we can scout him out though. Now let's advance to week 4. We lost Meredith, damn. But we got commitments from Uagalele, Virgin Morgan, Jalen Moss, and Corey Foreman. So that's good. We're first for Griggs still, so we just got to ride that one out. We're first for Cooper now. And we're now second for Armella. We know his pitch, so we can go ahead and get that on there. Alright, let's send it. Alright, so we got Griggs, we got Cooper, we got Armella. So we just missed out on the one guy. Alright, so it should have kept us in the #1 spot for draft classes. It did. So we had the #1 recruiting class. Alright, I'm going to end the stream there, guys. I will pick it up sometime later tonight or tomorrow for Season 2. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Check out the GoFundMe link in the bio if you're able to. Share, donate, share. You can find me on all social media at Kinetic615. Catch me up on Monday nights at the Maze Madman channel on YouTube. And as always, guys, go blue.